When they're ready to fall, I'm seeing them. We them Convo Kings, making change without the violence that it brings. We them Convo Kings, watch your life change when that wisdom start to ring.
It's because I hit the live button.
Yeah.
YouTube, can you hear us now? Let us know. Maybe somebody will see it.
Mic off.
Yeah.
Well,
We got
had the mic off.
a high coming in from Juan Paris. What's up, man? Good to see
What's going on,
you.
guys?
Appreciate you coming in for the show. We're just sitting here bantering back and forth like, everybody out there in TikTok land ain't here, but we do appreciate y'all being here.
Yeah.
It's,
We'll look up every now and again and try to speak to everybody. But,
Oh, yeah.
For the most part, we're trying to entertain.
Yes, it's so hard not to be boring.
Mhm.
Ain't that right, Keith?
No, I hear you, Keith.
Yeah.
We hear you.
But,
yeah, that the whole red flags thing. Yeah, I think every job has
Oh, yeah.
has some kind of red flags.
Mhm.
Like I was saying, they all talking about we're family here. Yeah, when you hear that, run.
Yeah, run the other way. Hard and fast. Like elbows and assholes.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no family.
No, they ain't no family. There's no family. There's no loyalty.
That's what Jeff said. They ain't loyal.
Mm-mm.
That's his favorite.
Yep.
They ain't loyal.
Nope. The dollar you make.
What's
ain't
that
even
say?
loyal.
How are you, gentlemen? We are doing just fine.
We're
I
doing great.
don't know. I can't. Guys, I'm sorry. That screen's real small.
Yeah, we're working off the phone up here in front of us, and we got the laptop down below. So
Because MacBook doesn't do TikTok.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, how are you, gentlemen? He sent you a skull. So
Skull.
yeah, yeah.
What's that?
Room stands for Wolfpack Protectors. I go by Creed. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. But we're talking about just those times when you just not looking forward to going to work. You get to work and you feel like it's never going to end. And after you're there, Dave, you've been with the county for how long?
Going on 10 years.
Going on 10 years?
Yeah.
I've been with Union County now a little over 2 years. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. I'm one of the lucky ones. I consider myself lucky. You live up here, so you got a short drive to work. You have those days often.
Yeah, we all do. Yep.
I'm lucky. Like there's some days I go to work and yeah, it's hell.
He's special, y'all.
But for the most part, I don't mind my job.
Yeah, he does.
I got one person that I don't like working with, and I mean, it is what it is.
Yep.
He's how would you put that? He's the koala. He's the endangered species, and if you go to HR on him, it falls on deaf ears.
I think that's
You can't touch him.
a show note somewhere. I think we had something about that in there.
Really?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just one of them things that I finally got a job that, I mean, unless I go on call and I get a call at like 2:30 in the morning, it's just one of those things.
Thank you for following. Yeah.
Yes, we appreciate you following
Oh
the show.
yeah, we got a bunch of stuff coming up, guys. So
Oh yeah.
be sure you follow and like us and comment it. Typically, we try to get back to everybody as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm. We review everything when we go off the air.
Oh
and,
yeah, we review.
We normally follow back and try to like scratch our back, you scratch ours, kind of thing. Yeah, we in this for the haul.
Yeah, you can always watch what you missed if you come in late. Spotify now does video.
Oh, okay.
And we're on YouTube under Urban Norseman.
Mm-hmm.
And mine will say the Urban Norseman, the Norseman next door.
Okay.
That's
cool.
That's what it'll say.
That's cool.
But yeah, so if you miss, you miss something or another, we got plenty of backup content.
That's right.
And there's a whole catalog of stuff
Yes.
on Spotify, man.
You need
We've
to
been
go
doing
through the
this for a while.
catalog and listen to some of the historical stuff.
Sometimes the audio isn't the best, but
Yeah.
we had so many good shows that I just refused to delete.
That's right.
So
That's right.
Anyway.
Sometimes you suffer the quality to hear the content.
yep,
And it's
absolutely.
always good.
When they say you got to see the forest through the trees.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So now you being in the supervisor role, I know there's that main hat you got to wear.
Yeah.
That was pun intended. But what other hats do you have to put on?
What don't I put on?
Yeah, I know you got your janitor hat,
janitor,
you
rain like security, administrative, public relations. Well, it just keeps on.
When you really want to just
dog
go
trainer,
home, you go home and take the hat off, and that's when Joy recognizes you. Because I know the Dave that don't wear no hat. That's the Dave that ain't got nothing on his mind. Let's say you take the hat off and you put the crown on.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when we go home.
Yep.
That's what we all look forward to.
Absolutely.
So you got let's see if we.
How many hats you got?
Oh, I got a bunch of hats. I've got like the mechanic hat.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, the on-call hat, the electrician's apprentice hat, the janitor hat, the deal with your bullshit hat.
I think that sounds like all the hats I have. You must have stole mine out of my lunchbox.
Yeah, I think I just carbon copied yours when I worked with you. They look good on you, so I figured they look good on me.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
No, man, I'm telling you, it's wild.
Oh, yeah.
Some of all the stuff you have to do.
Oh, yeah. Just like Scott said, though, you'll have that with them big jobs. I've heard that more than one time, and it's always come true.
Wait a minute now. I feel some kind of way about that.
Do you?
Yeah, because me and Chase came up with that.
Y'all
nobody gives me and him credit for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I always heard Scott say it.
Yeah, because everybody.
He probably stole it from y'all. We'll see.
All right, though. It's okay.
Yeah.
I ain't get copyrights on it. Can you what? Can you recommend books?
Recommend books.
What
Dave,
kind of books? What kind of content?
Let's see. That is.
Is it for Norse?
Andrew, I can't see your last name, but
Andrew, I'm new to Norse paganism. So if you're new to Norse paganism, you need to look at the Poetic Edda first, and then the Poetic Edda will take you through the Grimness Small, some of the other stuff. It has the book of Havamal, the poems of Havamal in it, which is translated to Words of the High One. And then probably another good listen is the Icelandic sagas. So that's kind of like the closest thing that we have to, written manuscripts. So if that helps, I hope it helps. If not, I'm always around. Shoot me a message.
Yeah, he's got a plethora of knowledge, and I ain't saying that just because he's sitting here. But, yeah, anything you want to know, and he's always open, like you said, to DMs and emails. Hit him up on here. Hit him up on TikTok.
I'm not hard to find. Look at
Not hard to find at all.
Nope.
No.
But yeah, any of that.
Yeah.
But Poetic Edda first.
So, talking about you being a supervisor, I'm sure that you one of those that's on salary.
Yep.
So that's like the whole work hard, play hard thing.
Yep, that's absolutely it. You're welcome, Andrew. What did you
wish you knew when you started?
I wish I knew how much division was in the Norse community. There's a big division. You'll share something, and it ain't trying to like say one thing or another, and then at least every time I put out something, I have at least 10 people. Well, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. And I'm like, well, dude, that's fine, but let's not be so judgmental.
So I asked myself before I put something out there like that, is that not right because that's what I've been told, or is that not right because of something that I read? I think that's the big fight.
Yeah, that and people have a habit of taking what they read on Reddit,
right,
as the gospel of Norse.
So not to go off on too big of a
contingent
squirrel moment.
Yeah, Our Lady's
immediate right. Mary's got her squirrel.
Oh, yeah. She ain't letting it go.
Oh, Mary got a hold of the squirrel.
I ain't messing with Mary, y'all.
Not
She's
today.
kind of like right there.
Yeah. She's got her mouth open.
Well,
she's
y'all
screaming.
on TikTok can't see it.
No. But masonry gets put on the same on the same bill as that.
Yeah.
A lot of people down it on Reddit, and they think Reddit's the gospel.
Yeah. Absolutely. There's tons of people. Somebody try to text me. They know I'm busy
That's right.
on a talk show today.
We doing the show.
Get on
we ain't
live
talking right now.
Yeah.
You got to come in here
Thank you.
hot like we are.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure I ain't ignoring nobody.
No, you good.
But yeah, squirrel moment
Mhm.
in the
But yeah, it's same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's any part of your life that you really are faithful to, you're passionate about. If you go on Reddit and look for it, it's kind of like the Urban Dictionary, Rule 13. If it's out there, there's the shim-diggity of it, the horizontal mattress dance.
Yep.
If you look hard enough, there's somebody down in you somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Andrew, if you're still listening, I do have one more piece of advice. Don't listen to anybody on Norse Talk. Yeah. You got other individual creators like myself. You'll notice that we don't hashtag Norse Talk or anything like that. Is because they had some kind of implosion. And they had a bunch of good creators there, but I don't know what happened, and now they're all fighting amongst themselves. And then it kind of bleeds over to me sometimes, and I'm just like, no, we're not. I'm not engaging in this, whatever. But there's plenty of knowledge out there without having to deal with them people.
That's a little bit of division too that you were
Oh
talking about.
God, yeah, that's the biggest part of it.
Okay.
But yeah, and if you post anything, you're gonna just be ready to. You're gonna have about 10 Christians trying to save you. And ain't no kick at Mr. Dustin over here, because I look at him, guys, as kind of like my Athelstan. Ragnar's buddy was a Christian, and they hung out together, and they just dealt. They never downed each other's beliefs, but they did. They had fun with it.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I don't know why it come to mind. I had to hold my tongue again on Friday. Yeah, on Friday. So I went to pick my kids up from school. They had EOGs, and I run into some of your what I call Andy people.
What's Andy people?
The people that know you as Andy, and I know you as David.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I run into them. They were like, "Man, how my cousin been?" I'm like, "Why don't you fucking call him?" No, I didn't say that. I was like, "Man, he's doing great. They're living life to the fullest." And every time I see him, I mean, he's just happy as all get out.
Uh-huh.
Man, I miss that guy. There again. I'm like, why don't you fucking call him?
Who was that?
It's
Jonathan?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. That's my Uncle Johnny's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
I feel like that. I mean,
he's a good kid, man, and he'll always, I know he's not a kid anymore, but he'll always be a kid to me.
Yeah.
He was, I don't know how you say it. What's that? That's all good.
That's all good to know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a
good to y'all posting paganism out there for people to see. Oh yeah. See, I even do it. My buddy here. My brother. Would be? They used to say brother from another mother. We'll say brother from another deity. That's right.
But we don't. Like I said, I don't put down either one. My firm belief is that everybody has a right to believe what they want to believe.
Yeah.
And it's not for me or anybody else to say who's right or wrong. So, but yeah, trying to put some stuff out there, good quality stuff. I'm one of those what they call heathens against hate. So I don't practice hate or condone it.
No.
So
no, that ain't cool.
And I don't believe it's a exclusive religion where you can't, if you don't look like me, you can't be a part of it.
That's right. That's right.
All right. And no, I'm not Ragnar's 32th grandson. 30. What do they call him? 32.
32nd grandson.
32nd grandson. No, I'm not. But yeah. Well, I'm trying to stay on notes here, but it's kind of hard when
it's hard. We bounce back and forth. We do a good job.
Oh yeah.
But kind of rapid fire for a minute, if you will. Just like I thought about it from when you were saying a division in the Norse community.
Yep.
Yeah. Would you rather be included and given false information, or know the truth and walk by yourself?
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the truth and I walk by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I only go by what, my forefathers say is that, you never should stop looking for knowledge.
Yes.
And I mean, y'all look at what we got going on here. You can tell that I'm constantly looking for knowledge.
Mhm.
But
And I guess I can kind of bounce that over to what the stuff you've talked about before. Would you rather go on looking for knowledge, or would you rather hang from the tree for 9 days?
would I pluck out an eye? I don't know.
That was going to be my next one. Would you pluck out an eye to get where you're going, knowing that you never get it back? We just talked about earlier.
That's the thing is, Odin gained that knowledge.
Yes.
For us. So he sacrificed himself to himself. Sounds familiar, don't it? But, so I guess that would be like the same thing. Would you hang from a cross to get divinity? Or would you just worship Peter? There's no good correlation to go in between it, but I guess it's the same thing as, it's a self-sacrifice. And,
Oh, yeah.
And, I don't know. I mean, how much is, thank you guys for any gifts. I think somebody gave us a gift.
Yeah. Just send a gift.
We don't beg for them, but we're also all appreciative of it.
We appreciate every bit of it.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah. So, I mean, I guess, self-sacrifice is different nowadays, too. And I sacrifice a lot of leisure time to do this.
I count this as part of my leisure time.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this coming up this far,
yeah,
I come up here because I enjoy it, and I come up here because I believe in it.
You get to step away from reality for a little bit.
We're going to go somewhere with it one day. It's not going to be tomorrow.
No.
It may not be next month. But you got to have patience, and you got to keep pushing what you believe in.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But kind of talking about the thing at work, would you rather have like those never-ending meetings versus like the permanent zoom filter of a cat?
The cat. Give me the cat.
The cat. Give you the cat.
I'll just be the cat. I'll just be the cat.
Yeah. So, give you another one. That coworker that always chews with his mouth open versus the one that sits over there but he eat onions all the time. I talk to you and you can
just give me
smell
the
my
mouth.
meat, Dimitri.
Give me the mouth.
No?
Yeah, just give me the mouth. I don't know. You know what? I have this weird thing with smacking noises and stuff nowadays. So, yeah, I might just take the onions.
So living with young kids, and especially my boy with him having ADHD.
Oh, I know how you feel.
He's up and down on his meds right now, and he's just suffering over it. Messes his stomach up.
Oh, yeah, dude. Let me tell you. You talking about stomach and Adderall? If I don't eat within like 15 minutes of taking that crap, I'm sick to my stomach.
Oh, yeah.
So.
He don't want to eat. When he eats, it's like eating like a bird.
He's always ate like that.
Yeah, but now it's worse. And
instead of like 4 nuggets, he's eating 2?
Maybe 1. And
why'd I had to get him?
Oh, yeah. But he acts depressed when he's on this medicine. I mean, my mom was watching him over the weekend. Like I said, Jessica had this little thing at the house yesterday for some of the girls that she used to work with. And I cooked some chicken, and they done some stuff inside.
Okay.
And my mom was over because she don't get out of the house much. And she's sitting there watching him in the living room, and he's just sitting there, and my mom's bumping me in the arm. She's like, look, he looks like he could just break down and cry at any time. I'm like, Mom, I know. I live with him every day. I said, when he's not on this medicine, he's like a pinball. I mean, he's just everywhere.
Oh.
And he'll hyperventilate. But
you talking about the when he goes on, what medicine is he on?
Lisdexamfetamine or some type. Yeah, it's some type of weird shit.
Are you sure it ain't the off-brand for Adderall? Because
I'm-
mine's like something a metafine.
Yeah. I always picked it at having dyslexia,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be damned if I didn't read his medicine bottle. It said Lisdexamfetamine, something another mean.
I think that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
It's probably the same thing I take.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have salts in the words at all?
Not that I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But
mine
it-
says that something amphetamine and,
Yeah.
and salts.
It's about 26 or 28 letters long.
Yes,
It's-
mine's long too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of them long ass medicines.
Yep. If I don't, boy, you talking about? I get the in the morning. I'll have what they call the ADD paralysis,
Mm-hmm.
where I'll just sit there
Yep, can't move.
like my brain pauses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes Joy will walk by. Hello.
Are you in there?
Yeah, like it. I'll be staring dead at like Miss Joy, and it's like, and my brain
It's like thought loading.
no, well, no, it's like it literally, it is like I guess it is kind of like loading, but
Mhm.
it's weird because you just go blank.
Yeah.
It's just blank. Like there's no thought there. There's no
No.
feeling. There's no thought.
On the other side of that table, I used to work with a guy, being that you said that, he
Mhm.
would do the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But this was every other day.
I do it every day, once
What-
a day.
But yours is from a true condition.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was because he done acid.
Oh, yeah.
And I just finally broke
He
down and
had the
asked him
other
one day.
means.
I'm like, dude, because he, shipping, receiving,
Yeah.
he'd be sitting at his computer and just like the papers over there, he'd be sitting here just looking at the paper. And he's just killing this keyboard, entering procting,
Yeah.
procting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, y'all can hear that. I mean, just wearing that keyboard, all of a sudden and he's just sitting there staring.
Wow.
And I'd kind of like peek around the corner,
Mm.
and I'm like, I don't want to touch him because I mean I'm scared he's gonna fall out the chair. Or like,
Yeah.
I mean, because he never moves, and then all of a sudden, right back where he left off,
Yep.
and he'll just go right back at it.
Yep.
And I'm like, dude, I'm like after the first week,
Pause.
yeah, but it was like a 15-second pause. He's like, what? He said, I did it, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you did what? But yeah, you did something. He said, back in the day, I used to do a lot of drugs. He said, and I've been told that the drugs I used to do, they gathered on your brainstem. He said, and every now and again,
Mm-hmm.
the residual, he said, after it builds up, he said, it'll break off.
Dang.
He said, it's just instant. He said, I take a trip, never leave the farm. Now, that could have been a bald-faced lie, but I've watched this dude many, many times.
He said, take a trip, not leave the
Yeah. Homeboy, leave. I mean, clocked out.
I laugh because I feel his pain sometimes.
And I'm like, dude, what happened? He's like, yeah, I used to do a lot of drugs back in the day. But, I mean, what do you do?
Nah, I don't know.
Some people just clock the hell out.
Yep.
Maybe they've had enough of that loud chewer.
Yeah. Gosh, almighty.
Yeah, that's another one. Would you rather have like that free lunch daily and sit beside the guy that chews the loudest in the room?
Mm-mm.
Or would you rather pay for your lunch and just be sane?
Pay it.
Mhm.
Pay. I pay double
You pay double?
Yep.
Yeah.
for my sanity. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pay double.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have see, that's another thing with like talking about the job. This
Mhm.
is the first job I've ever had to where I can go home for lunch.
What?
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
I stroll in the back door. I heat me up some leftovers,
Mhm.
slide my boots off, sit there in my recliner and eat my lunch.
I don't blame you.
Man,
That's nice.
it's so nice.
That was
So nice.
Really nice to be able just to. Well, you know, I've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
When I worked at Time Warner cable, I came home, especially if I was near the house.
Oh, yeah.
I'd come home for lunch.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it's one of them things to where it helps me get through the day.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
It's just, I feel sorry for people when they get to a point to where you're slapping that alarm clock every day. Snooze it 6 times, 7 times. Why? Just, yeah.
You see me pointing at it.
Mm-hmm. because you just don't want to go in and deal with that bullshit. You don't want to
Yeah,
go in and
Joy-
be the boss's mouth.
Joy gets so fed up with some stuff. Like today, she was doing her nails,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "I'm just not doing it." And I think she had already had like one hand already like done,
Oh no.
and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "I don't feel like I can do it. I don't want to do it.
I don't wanna do
feel
it."
like doing it right now, so I'm not gonna do it." I'm like, "Hey, more power to you there, hon."
Hey, six fingers is enough.
No, she took it all off.
She took it all off. Damn, just start over, huh?
No, she did. Like she was like, "I'm not even having nails right now. I don't feel like having it. I don't feel like doing it." And like there was one time, it was like a couple weeks ago, I had her do something and she messed up her nail,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt bad. I carried that around with me for a couple of days. I just felt bad because she was doing something for me and messed it, because it's a lot of work.
Oh,
I
yeah.
watch her do that, man, and I'm like, gosh, dog, it's a lot of work. And then today, that's the first thing. I didn't ask you to do nothing.
Mm-mm.
So I was quick. I was like, no, not me.
Not me. I didn't do that.
I'm innocent.
Can't
I
blame
love
that
you,
one on me.
Mama.
I love you, Mama.
I'm innocent. I'm legally blind.
Mhm. So let's talk about the other side of the coin. Besides,
You talking about people having to put up with me? Yeah. What'd he say?
studio change.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm late to the live.
Oh, Bex,
Oh,
we got
that's Rebecca.
Bex,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to.
You're done.
You're done.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it
Not wind it up. We'll wrap it up. Go sit back down on the couch.
But keep on liking.
Yeah, keep on liking.
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
Keep
you
them
can
hearts
sit
pumping in.
and like. I encourage every one of y'all that on here pops in and out to give
Yep.
us a
Give us a
little
heart.
It don't
Give us a thumbs up.
just say click.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's all it takes. Click. But
But
anyway, yeah.
what do you do besides the dogs? Besides the podcast? Besides when you walk in the door, Joy's your safe space. What does David do that makes you happy?
All my editing and my content and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Miss Joy has blessed me with a good old table, a good desk.
Mhm.
I got one of those electric up and down desks.
Yeah.
A nice chair to sit in.
Mhm.
This MacBook,
Mm-hmm.
and then but yeah, it takes me away from having what I've had to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I get a little inspiration by being able to like maybe inspire somebody else.
Right.
So that's what drives me.
That's cool. That's
It's
cool.
being able to, you know what? If I'm a 49-year-old man getting out here and doing it, y'all can too.
That's exactly right. I mean, I enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
This is one of the things that makes me happy. I come up here. I mean, hell, I've been knowing y'all for years now, and we're doing something
Yeah.
with our time just besides just, hey, how y'all? What's up?
Like Jeff says, he said, go to work, go home.
Yeah,
That's what people do.
that's what people do.
They don't do. There ain't nothing else outside of that. Go to work, go home.
Mhm.
Go to work, go home. Go to work. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
And now me here lately, I've been happy at home because
Yeah.
I've been waiting on having a home
Yeah.
for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I get home, I don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
I
nothing.
could imagine that.
But the thing, like, the reason I ask, I've
Mhm.
got into something new over the weekend that
Uh-oh.
it's like I've went back to my childhood, but I never got to do it much as a kid too. I built some Legos,
Okay.
and I'm
I like
here to tell you,
Legos.
I enjoyed myself sitting there building Legos.
Yeah. So what expensive Lego kit are you buying?
They've already been bought.
Dang.
Damn, that's right. I went off, like digging in my ass. I come off the hip. So I'm gonna have to blame my mama because she just texted me, and
Blaming your mom.
Yeah.
Man, that's cruel.
so I went up and seen her, and I bought her. Everybody knows Yellowstone. I bought her.
Not personally, but
Yeah, but
I've heard of
you've heard of it. It's just
Infinity
yeah,
Gauntlet. Oh, she's telling on you.
she's already told me, but
told you or told on
she's
you?
told on me.
She snitched on you.
Yep.
God, don't.
Yeah, she's a snitch.
It makes good.
Yeah.
That makes good content. Though,
She'll get another bruise in that hip. You know what I'm talking about?
No, he won't. He won't do that.
She kicked me again. She gonna get another
Oh, well,
bruise in that hip.
I can't help you there, Bex.
Yep. But my mama, I bought her the Yellowstone bull skull.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she put it together. My mama loves Native American stuff,
Mhm.
Indians, cowboys, stuff like that. So
Mhm.
she got this thing, put it together. Yeah, she said I got a rude. But
How rude.
she put it together and put it on the wall. And I told her, I was like, I never did get to do it much. I'd like to start doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
She said, well, which ones would you want? I'm like, well, I'm a big Mario fan. And they come out with the piranha plant that's like 18 inches tall.
Yeah, that's like the one that Miss Joy was making me and she never finished.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got the Lego set of that. I ain't started it yet. But
I give her a hard time about my piranha plant.
Mm-hmm. So I also wanted the Infinity Gauntlet
Mm-hmm.
because, it's just it's very nice. For Legos, it looks nice.
Yeah.
It's shiny, and it's just a good looking
Can
piece.
you wear it?
You cannot wear it.
Oh.
It sits. So in
Just take all the fun out of it.
it wasn't Thor. It was the second Thor, where he sends Loki back down into Odin's chamber, and he's like, get this, and he's got all these trophies down there, and it was the fake Infinity Gauntlet, how it was sitting there on the stand.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's sitting on its stand.
Still nice.
Yeah, it's still nice, but I've got those.
Have you made it yet? Or?
I hadn't started on
I
either
didn't
one
know
of
if you
those.
just all geeked out and just
No.
made it all at one time.
No,
Now
so
you-
the one I done last night was for Wyatt. I worked on it last night and worked on it a little bit this morning.
What'd you do?
He's got one of these little Technic race cars. It's
Okay.
like a Baja truck, but
Yeah.
the cool thing about it, it's got a motor in it,
Mm.
and it's one of the pullback cars. Pull it back and let it go, but it's out of Legos. And
It's
this
nice.
thing's it's cool. It's cool. But I thought he was gonna be all gung ho about it and want to do this and that. He's like, "No, Daddy, you go ahead and finish it. That just looks too hard for me." I'm like, "Bud, I put all the stickers on. You should be able to follow the directions."
Yeah.
No, Daddy, you go ahead. So I went ahead and finished, and he played with it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right, Dad, I think we can put it up on the shelf and look at it for a while."
Yeah. I've been wanting they have a pirate ship, or not a pirate ship, but a Viking ship. They actually have one of those.
Yeah. We need to take a trip up to the mall in Concord and
Uh-huh.
go to the Lego store.
They got a Lego
They
store.
got a Lego
Wow.
store. And it's expensive.
Have you looked at Vista Auction?
I have not listed. See, I'm not on Vista Auction yet.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I've
I even
been
got the
told-
brothers on.
Yeah, I've been told that like it's kind of like Skyrim. You either play Skyrim or you don't. If you get into it, you're gonna lose like 1,200 hours of your life.
Nah, you ain't gonna lose that, man. Look what, man. I'm telling you what. Half this studio got stuff in Vista Auction there.
Mm-hmm.
Like the styrofoam board,
Oh yeah.
the black wall back there.
Mhm.
That's all Vista Auction. $10.
$10.
Normally, like I'd spend $300-400 on.
Oh yeah, that sound dead and foam. It's
Yeah.
expensive.
Have you? I could tell the difference in the studio.
Yes.
It's weird
Yeah.
how the
Yeah.
sounds different.
It doesn't have that echo.
I
Y'all
can't
let
wait
us-
to edit this one just to see what it
Oh, yeah,
sounds
just
like. I
to
bet
see
it's
what it's
be
gonna sound
pretty
like.
full.
But yeah, the
The
Lego
second
store.
half, anyway, we had the mics off.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. But so I did a couple for Jessica.
Uh-huh.
Got her the Ford Aglia out of Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
Got her that one. I'm trying to get her in it to kind of do it with me. But Rebecca built her a Dobby, and he's got Tom Riddle's diary, and he's got the sock, and he's got the cake that he dropped on the
Potter.
yeah that Potter supposedly dropped on that lady's head. You build it,
Mhm.
yeah, it looks good. And then she built Jessica Buckbeak, the hippogriff.
Dang.
Yeah,
Buckbeak was at that last Viking festival. we went to.
mm-hmm. With Hagrid.
Yep.
Yeah, you told about that. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got into Legos,
That's good.
and it's
There's much worse things that you could.
Oh,
get
yeah.
into.
yeah. But some of this stuff's outrageous. Like they've got a Formula One race car that's like $220,
Mhm.
and the box for it's big as this table.
Mm.
You can build Diagon Alley from Harry Potter.
Dang.
It's like $200,
Yeah.
but it's huge. I'm like, where we gonna put all this stuff?
The
Yeah,
Viking shit's
yeah.
pretty big.
That's
too.
why I say we need to go up there.
If I find that one, I'm gonna put it together, put it in here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it a
Yes.
centerpiece.
We'll have some Legos in here. We need
Hmm.
to write them and tell them like, do you know that would be the hardest Lego set you ever put together? If we could get this crow back here in Lego set that all black.
That would be a daggum hard one. Absolutely.
It's like putting together a puzzle of blue sky and clouds.
Mm.
It's all blue and white pieces. Like, nope. turn it, nope, turn it, nope, turn nope,
Gosh.
throw it in the corner.
Before smartphones, that's what Joy did.
Put together puzzles.
Yep.
Man, my mama and my grandpa, they used to love the puzzle.
Joy sat down there like that was all her like expendable times. That's where she was at.
My mama and
Yeah.
my grandpa had it bad. When you go in the back room, in there, like the dining room where all the family would eat, and their big kitchen table with like 8 or 10 chairs on it, you'd see spatulas laid out to where they'd have all the red pieces over here, all the white pieces over here, all the sky over here, and you take a spatula and you pick up a piece and flip it over here and try it. You'd be working your ass off on this piece. Be like, nope, that piece right over there, and you rake it to you.
Nah, I ain't got.
There it is.
With my ADD, I don't have the
Looking for 20 minutes, and it's laying right there.
Mm.
Yeah. I've still got pictures of my grandpa before he passed, sitting at the table. White shirt, pair of overalls, sitting there with his spatula and his magnifying glass, sitting there looking at puzzle pieces. He looked for 20 minutes, get one.
That's worst things, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
Gosh
yeah.
almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we used to do a lot of hand-me-down puzzles. Joe, you ever get that one puzzle, you just work yourself to death, and you get to the end, and you're missing like 2 pieces?
No, I've never had the hand-me-down puzzles. I used to do like the little ones.
Oh, yeah.
Like little 5,000 pieces.
Yes.
She do like landscapes and stuff.
Mhm.
That's why I was saying when you said the blue,
Ooh,
she did the what's that?
the Mod Podge.
Yep, there you
Yeah.
go, Mod Podge. I was about to say Podge Mod.
Mm-hmm.
Backwards.
Oh, yeah. But, so Grandma and Grandpa, they went to a lot of yard sales and picked up puzzles, and they'd go to like consignment shops to pick up puzzles. You get down to it, it'd be like one piece missing.
Mm.
My grandpa cut the box,
That's pretty smart.
put it over there, and he'd take like you remember the back of the puzzle box was like that thick, odd looking cardboard. I've seen this man take his pocket knife and cut it and make him a little pile and get him some glue and dab it and build this damn puzzle piece up and put it in there just so it's complete.
Hey, I can't knock it.
My grandpa was like that, man. He'd take
MacGyver
in,
of the puzzle.
like
world.
we'd be working out in the yard. I tell you, I put you on the other end of the spectrum. We'd be working out in the yard on the tiller or on the tractor, and on the shaft it had a cotter key.
Mm-hmm.
We share a cotter key. He'd go in the building, get the old bastard file, old flat file. He'd put it in the vise, break the end of it off,
Yep, there you
and
go.
take it in there and file it down, slide it back in there, and we'd go back to work.
Yep.
He said, son, you had to do stuff like that. He said, there wasn't no money to go to.
Yep.
He said, this day and time, everybody was closed.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's the way they did it back then.
Yeah.
I often think,
They talking about puzzle pieces.
So, guys, if y'all can still hear us, Dave's got to drag the old puzzle piece on the screen up here to keep the live going. Uh-oh. He said it's unable to verify it. Oh, no. We put together another puzzle piece. Get it in there, Dave. Yep, we got a green check. We back in.
That did something like an AI
Oh, yeah.
check to see if you're an AI. Yeah, we're right there at the end, too.
Right
It lasted almost to the end.
Mm-hmm. But, so, if we're going out, what we're going out on? What's
Well-
coming up in the week?
Well, one, I want to challenge our listeners that
Okay.
they comment and tell us when they realize that they hated their job.
Yes. That's been kind of like the in and out highlight of the show. We talked about red flags. We talked about
Mhm.
like purposely being late because you forgot your badge
Yep.
again for the 3rd time that week. But yeah, let us
We went to
know.
that extra long bathroom break.
Oh yeah. I can sit here just another 10 minutes.
Yep.
I done been sitting here 20 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, even me, I don't ever poop that long.
Nah, wow. Oh, no.
Come on,
Have
Dave.
you ever had to wait on you?
Come on, no, I ain't never had to wait.
I've had to wait on you. I've had bosses come in and be like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Dustin."
that guy.
And he's like, "Oh, okay."
He had to go poop. Oh, all right. Well, I'll see you this evening then.
Yeah. So if y'all ever had to work with the guy that poops all the time,
Mhm.
yeah, or whatever it is, just leave us a comment. I'll even, throw it out there if there's topics that you guys want to hear. Absolutely,
Yeah.
we'll cover it
If y'all want to hear
as
something,
long as it
just-
don't get us kicked off live again.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that no more.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we're gonna stay on.
we were bad last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got slapped.
Mm-hmm.
We just got out of jail. We on probation.
Yeah, we got them handcuffs on,
Yep.
But We ain't gonna do nothing like that again.
No.
So y'all can keep seeing these beautiful,
Yeah.
non-boring faces. Keith, we still loving on you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But guys, y'all know where to find us, the Urban Norseman. Maybe one day the Rugged Redneck King will get up off his lazy behind and make a
Well,
yeah.
I can't wait.
It's probably gonna be still sitting in the bathroom on top of the toilet paper holder.
Hey, that'd be a good Lego thing for you.
Oh, how about that? Oh yeah. Well, guys, until next time, y'all find us on Spotify, y'all find us on Apple, iHeart, all of the above. Until then.
Up, breaking cycles daily, that's the real war. Teaching patience when they're ready to kick down doors.